Few markets across Australia have better prospects for growth than does Brisbane. It has all the major ingredients for upward movement in values, including strength in the underlying economy, a high level of spending on infrastructure, and the biggest population boost from internal migration of anywhere in Australia. It has one of the nation's leading beneficiaries from the exodus to affordable lifestyle trend, and it has the additional prospect of significant economic and real estate uplift from the impact of the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Future growth prospects look strong and healthy, and it's unsurprising that Brisbane and Queensland are near the top of the national rankings in the new Rising Stars report published by comparison website CanStar in conjunction with Hotspotting in November 2022. Out of the 14 jurisdictions analysed in the report, that's 8 capital cities and 6 regional markets, Brisbane ranks number 2 overall and regional Queensland number 4 overall. And these rankings are achieved through a series of forward-looking indicators including sales activity patterns, vacancy rates, rental growth and infrastructure spending. Now, while some sections of the Brisbane market are currently struggling, with the previous heat in the market doused by a series of major weather events in 2022, the future for the city, its economy and its property markets looks positive. Further confidence comes from the ranking of Queensland as the nation's second strongest economy in the October 2022 edition of the State of the States report published by CommSec. In this report, Queensland ranks number 1 on population growth and on employment issues. At Hotspotting, we believe property markets are essentially local in nature and rise or fall depending on the strength or otherwise of the local economy. The high ranking of Brisbane and Queensland and these two national reports published by CommSec and CanStar give rise to confidence that Brisbane's property markets will produce good growth in the foreseeable future. Now, there are 2 current trends and 1 future trend which stand out when considering where to buy in the Greater Brisbane area. One is that Brisbane is part of a national trend where buyers are chasing affordability, and in the case of investors, above average rental yields. This means that the cheaper areas of the Greater Brisbane area are still attracting good demand from buyers. Another national trend that includes Brisbane is similarly driven by the search for affordability. More buyers are opting for apartments in near city locations where units cost less than half the price of local houses. In Brisbane, there continues to be good buyer demand for affordable apartments in near city and middle ring suburbs. The key future trend is one indicated by research into real estate outcomes for other cities which have hosted the Olympics and Paralympics. The research indicates there is a considerable impact from hosting major events like this, but that the greatest impact comes before the event, not after it. This is largely because the greatest impact arrives from the investment in infrastructure needed for the Games and the construction boom that this creates in the years leading up to the event. And the research suggests that the suburbs close to the main Games venues are the ones that have the greatest uplift in property values. So there's plenty in prospect for Brisbane and its property markets. I'm expecting Brisbane to be a growth market in 2023 as population growth, a strong economy and infrastructure spending generate economic activity, jobs and demand for real estate.